It's the Michael Colyar Morning Show.
Good morning, Colyar. Good morning, family. What can I say? God woke us up on a beautiful day. He's generous, he's wonderful, he's kind and great. So let's show our Father we appreciate. God's good, God's good, God's good. Ba 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 doo ba ba. Good morning, family. What can I say? God woke us up on a beautiful day. He's generous, he's wonderful, he's kind and great. So let's show our Father we appreciate. God is good, God's good, God's good. Ba 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 doo ba ba. God is good, God's good, God's good. Ba 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 doo bow. Woo woo woo.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the world-renowned Michael Colyar Show. I am not Michael Colyar. You should know that if you know anything about Michael Colyar. But Michael is here. He's running, not behind because he was early, but Michael is Michael. He's getting stuff prepared for the show. And what we want to always make sure we do is make sure that y'all have y'all experience on time. We are not going to fall into the stereotype. We may be black, but we ain't late black. We regular, on-time black. So that's what we're going to do. Big shout outs to everybody that's watching the show. If you don't know who I am one of the co-hosts of the show. I go by the name of Cletus Cassidy. Big shout outs to everybody that's on. What's going on? April, Kelly, Stacy Quentin is in here this morning. Valerie, Digital Share Aiken is in the building. Rosemary Smith, a whole lot of people in here. Let's see. Lesbovia. I think that's a woman's body part, the lesbovia. You got to get in there. You got to really dig deep to find a lesbovia. I don't know where that is. But Rosemary Smith is in. She's saying good morning and actually typing out the theme song. That takes dedication to a theme song. She's our own lyrics today. So good morning, man. It is Thursday. And here's the thing about Thursday. A lot of times Thursday is the most overlooked day of the week. People overlook Thursday trying to get to Friday. Sometimes you got to slow down and know that Thursday is important too. People try to go right over there and get there. Nelly's got a bone to pick. I don't know if you should pick your bones. Maybe your teeth or a guitar. But if you got a bone, that's on you. I've never really heard of a woman with a bone, but it is 2023, so things are changing. We've got to make sure we are getting ourselves together and embracing this Thursday. So that's what we're doing today. We got a fantastic show ahead of us. We got comedy, we got art, and we actually, for the first time since the 1400s, we've actually shipped some Africans in. So we've got two Africans that we brought in here. They had no idea what was going on. Mike and I pulled up with a boat. We said we had chicken. They were all in. And so now we got them on the show. That is exactly what's happening today. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be an exciting show. We've never had real Africans on here. And so Mike actually took an Uber while he was down in Atlanta, and he met some Africans, and he was like, y'all want to be on the show? And they were like, sure. So you've seen them in such things as the Lion King. Oh, Mike is here. Never mind, Mike, I'm lying. What's going on,
No,
Mike?
you keep going. Keep going. I'm still down in the laboratory. I got to drop a couple of pictures in. You keep going. Okay, I'm putting the pictures in now. Y'all ignore me. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Let me see. Photo.
All right. We're going to ignore Michael. So what Mike is doing, we don't want y'all to have to see this. Mike is actually in the restroom. And what he's saying is saying drop a couple of pictures in. It's his actual terminology for dropping kids off at the pool. So, Michael now, he's gotten, and all these pictures that are coming up, I have nothing to do with. Michael, that's Michael's beautiful Sonia and a strange white man. That's Michael, the time that he went to church. He put on every color he could find. It was American Sunday at the church. So he's got on red, white, and blue. So we really appreciate Michael's patriotism at church. I don't know what he's doing. This is why once Michael joined AARP, we really should have took him off the show. We can't keep letting our senior citizens. Now, he hired me as a producer. Let me just be honest with y'all. He hired me as a producer. The contract talks didn't go right. I feel like Ed Reed with Bethune-Cookman. I was working for weeks with no contract. Mike he now works me with no pay. That's exactly what I'm getting. I'm out here. We've got Africans on here. They know about slavery. I'm up here working for absolutely nothing. Peanuts is what I'm getting. I get up every morning to do this show for peanuts. Now, we do have people from Atlanta. I did say peanuts. I'm working for peanuts, Those are the things that George Washington Carver used. If you listen wrong, you might hear the wrong thing. That's not what I'm working for. I'm working for peanuts. Peanuts. So big shout outs to everybody that's going. We're gonna get into the show today, man, and have a great time. We've got all the elements that we normally have. We got great. Michael is back.
I'm back
Michael
now.
is back. I told you.
I'm back. Good morning. Did you
Michael, can I just say this?
Yes, sir.
I did. I played all of that. We sang the song. Somebody actually typed the lyrics in. It was great. Can I say this about you, Michael? I don't know what hotel Wi-Fi you on today, but it's not working with you. We hear you, but we don't see you. Can I say this about you, Michael? It takes it. Wait, you are different. You kind of going in and out a little bit. No, you frozen like the popular Disney movie.
I'm gonna go and come back.
So Michael's saying the same thing my dad said to me, and I never saw him again. So we'll see. We'll see if Michael comes back. I have not had good experiences with the men in my life saying I'm gonna go and come right back. That has not been a positive in my life. I don't know about y'all. He did. He did come back.
Woo! Okay, I'm back.
I was gonna say, Michael, that's some fine haberdashery to have on this early in the morning. Not a lot of people dress that well this early.
Good morning. I gotta sing my theme song anyway. I can't get past it. Even if y'all play it, I gotta sing it. Good morning, family. What can I say? God woke us up on this beautiful day. He's generous, he's wonderful, he's kind and great. So let's show our Father we appreciate. God's good. God's good. God good. Ba 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 doo ba ba. Hey, good morning, family. What can I say? God woke us up on a beautiful day. He's generous, he's wonderful, he's kind and great. So let's show our Father we appreciate. God's good. God is good. God is good. Ba 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 doo ba. God is good. Woo, God is good. God is good. Ba 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 ba. Hey, y'all, as you know where you at. It's the Michael Colyar Morning Show. My co-host Cletus was all on it. Co-host, should I say, / unpaid producer, was all on it first thing this morning, keeping y'all live, well on the spot before I even got in here. I'm trying to do it on my teeny tiny phone device because I'm on the road.
It's not about size,
Michael.
Not about the size.
You can ask any woman. Size matters, sir. And anyway, I'm here. I was in the back room in the laboratory trying to get these photos up. I had so many photos that I'm sure certainly I probably should start earlier, so I'd have them on by the time the show starts. I didn't get them in time because we're going through so much stuff. I'm gonna jump in here for about 5 minutes, talk to these people. So listen, y'all, let me tell you where I've been. Been around the world, and now okay, anyway, I should not be singing. Me and Sonia, we are world travelers now. Woo woo! So we started in Atlanta where I did 6 shows, and it was really good. Then we went from Atlanta directly to New York to see the show with Samuel Jackson. It's a great. It's such a great show. I even loved August Wilson, the writer, more. I always thought he was great, but I only knew like one piece of his work, maybe 2. But he did 10 great plays. I know we know about Piano Lesson, which is what I went to see. But Fences, you've seen Denzel in Fences. He has 2 guitars is one of them. 2 trucks running. I don't know if it's 2 guitars. Something with the guitars. Anyway, there's 10. And he did one and what he did is release them one at a time. They all different eras in the time of Black people's lives. And he used authentic language. And I'll be honest with you, when Sonia and I got there, we were a little tired because we'd be going from city to city and we stay up late and we wild out. And so I was tired. I was almost trying to doze when the show started. But the language of August Wilson, the writing is so brilliant, so exciting. It woke us up. It energized us. And I was like, now I'm going to study all 10 of his plays because I didn't realize the power of it. Let me see. Let me go in here for a sec. Yes, sir?
I'll give you the plays if you want them.
You got them all?
Yep.
Go ahead with your bad self.
You got Fences, which came out in 1985. The Piano Lesson in 1987. Jitney, which is 1982.
Yes.
It's 7 guitars.
7 guitars.
That came out in 1994. Joe Turner's Come and Gone
Joe Turner.
Gem of the Ocean, not to be confused with Ike Turner. It's Joe Turner.
Whole different guy. No slapping.
Completely different. It moves to the different beat. When you got Ike Turner, that's a different beat.
That's a different beat. He
Gem
put
of the Ocean
on that beat part. Pow! Stop it. Okay,
correct. Gem of the Ocean, Radio Golf.
Radio Golf.
How I Learned What I Learned.
How I Learned What I Learned.
2 Trains Running.
Woo! That's a big one. 2 Trains Running.
Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
And you remember Chadwick Boseman played in the theatrical release of Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Oh, it was so good.
And King Headley II.
Woo, woo, woo. I thank you so much for that, King. Absolutely. Okay, so we went to see the play, right? So let me pull up the photo. Let me see. I have to go in there right there. There you go. So I was in the back trying to load these photos. I don't even know if they came through or not. Let's see. Yes. So right there, this is the director of the play. Now, Cletus, can you hear me? I gotta find out.
Yes, we can hear you.
So when a picture is up, you can still hear my voice?
Yes,
okay.
It's just an overlap.
All right, this is LaTanya Richardson. LaTanya Richardson is the wife of Denzel and of Samuel Jackson, and a great actress in her own right. But she directed the play. Let me see. That's the comedy show. Where's the other pictures? Here. This is of course, him and his wife and my lovely Sonia. Sonia also got an up close and personal picture with I didn't get a one-on-one with Samuel. Sonia did get a one-on-one with Samuel. This is Denzel's son, John David, who was beyond brilliant. He was so good in this play. But we were really also knocked out by this guy. This guy plays the light-skinned taller fella. He plays Levan, the character named Levan, who comes over to help take this piano out the house. They're not letting this piano leave the house, but he sort of acts like he's slow with it. He speaks slow, and I'm telling you, he stole the show. And the gentleman standing next to him is Sonia's son, and Sonia's son JJ is in Hamilton. We went to see Hamilton, and he played Hamilton in Hamilton. So when the play was over, because he did Hamilton that same night, he came over to hang out with us afterwards. Just trying to get my little theater experience in real quick. And let me see. I think those are all the photos that I have for the play. Let me see. What is that, Mama? What is that? No, this is when me and Sonia just got to New York, because, things go better with Coke, and even so much better with Sonia. Today we have a comedian on whose name is Erica Duchess. But this young lady is Duchess as well. This Duchess came on this show and kicked butt so well that we brought her on as a feature when we just did our shows in Atlanta. But we have another Duchess, Erica Duchess, killer dealer. She was the what's name for the show. She was the host for the show. She is amazing. So she's going to be with us this morning when we do our comedy spot. And I think that's all I'm going to do on photo. Wait, let me look at this one. What is that? Oh, in Atlanta. That guy's like the hottest DJ in Atlanta. His name is Frank Ski. So we went to his show. And while I was in Atlanta, also hung out with Killer Mike. Killer Mike is going to come and do Michael Talks to Everybody. And I also, DL Hughley say he's coming. So that's me looking for DL. Just, did you make it yet, DL? Are you going to get here? Okay. Anyway, I think I got all the show and tell out the way. We went down there 2 weeks ago to Atlanta, and I shot a new pilot. That lady right there, who's kind of in the middle, but you can't be in the middle when it's 4 people. That lady is, she is the producer, writer, and director of the podcast. Of the sitcom we're doing, the pilot. And Killer Mike is one of the producers on that. So we had a chance to do that. I wish I had more information, but I don't. So we're going to get back to the show. Wait a minute. Hold up. What's this one? Oh, this is what I want to start the show off with. I just love that picture. Oh, shoot. Okay, let me come back. We got so much stuff to do. Let me come back. So we're going to throw videos up and stuff later, too, but we need to go ahead and get started because it's 16 after. Come back on it, Cleet. So, Cletus, thank you. I know I've been rambling, and that's why I'm glad you're here. Finally, there's a little consistency on this show, because you show up every day, no matter what, bruh. And I appreciate that so much. Hell, you show up when I don't show up. But whoop, here I am. Whoop, here I am. Okay, anyway, let's get started. Why don't we bring that comedian on? She'll take the edge off for us. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the comedian. She good, too.
That's right, folks. It's time for Michael Colyar's Comedy Corner. Come on, somebody. Some of the funniest comedians on the planet has been on this show. Over 400 comics have done their dance right here at the Comedy Corner. But you better be funny. I tell you right now, if you ain't funny, woo, it's going to be a long walk back to your car. We're going to talk about you. Ooh, we're going to say some terrible stuff. You're going to hate us. So you better be good, because it's the Michael Colyar Comedy Corner.
Man, I just lost
Hey,
another
what's
hat.
up, Couch? How you doing? Erica Dutchess, how you doing? Welcome to the Comedy Corner.
I'm good. How y'all doing?
Amazing. Erica, thank you, baby. Let me tell you, I had to run in the other room because this is my new hat I bought for Broadway, so I wanted to go out and kill him with the hat. Child, lost one of my best hats that I had taken with me to New York. So I'm carrying that one in a bag so I can wear this one. Left the doggone bag in Chicago at the airport, girl. Lost a fabulous hat. Let me say welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, get your hands together for Erica Dutchess right here on the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Woo! Woo! Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. How you doing?
I can't complain about anything. God's so good to me.
Ain't he good? God
Yes,
is
he
so
is.
great.
He's so awesome.
So go on, do your thing.
Oh, okay. I didn't know how y'all do it.
Oh,
Everybody
yeah, we just
looking at me
clap you
like
out
this.
there.
Go.
So after the revival, you just go ahead and start.
Yes, I didn't know how you
Direct-
go. What now? I'm over here slick jealous because you still over here bragging about your old famous song, y'all. I said, I'm so jealous. Yes, I'm jealous of y'all. I said, it might be my fault. I said, because 2023, I said, I'm finna stop dating all these thugs. I'm finna stop dating all these thugs. I'm not going to date no more guys that name begin with any kind of color. No more black, blue, red, white boy, none of that. I said, I'm going to give me somebody like that pastor you got on this show. Look like his name Morris. I had to start dating me on Morris, and Morris had on took me out to eat, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, man, I can get out the car because I'm so used to men just taking me to the drive-through, some wings and things. That's it. So he had on took me to a fancy restaurant. I mean, it was plushed out. Soon as I walk in, right? Soon as you walk in, they already got the food laid out for you, right? So they had chicken, steak, tomatoes, lettuce, cheese, and they said I can make the food any kind of way I want. I thought I was in heaven. So y'all already know. The first thing I do, I get on Instagram. Hashtag, I'm out to eat. Hashtag, I'm about to be full. Then I had to look and see where I was. So I looked up and I said, ooh, baby, thank you for taking me to Chippewa. Okay, look at you, Clee. Don't be judging me like that. Don't judge. Don't judge. I'm a little slow. Don't do that. And I
love the bilingual part.
Whatever. And I'm so glad he didn't judge me like how you judge me. He just pulled me to the side and said, "No, baby, it's Chipotle." And I was like, "Ooh, and this man speak French." Y'all is a trip, man. But I got kids and stuff. Y'all got kids over there. Y'all got kids.
Oh, I do. Yeah, but they're all grown. They're bad.
Yeah. But raising these kids different nowadays. It's not the same how when we was growing up. Because we didn't have access to our parents the way these kids got access to us, right? I got a house full of children. I got about 4, 5 of them. I don't know. But I got to keep up. I got to keep up with the lingo and stuff. They be texting me and stuff like that. So, you got to keep up with the LOL, the OMG, and all the stuff, right?
Right.
So the other day, my little girl, she texted me. She said, "Mama, can I go skating with my friends?" I said, "No, because you did not clean up your room." Next thing I know, she texted me back, BHH. And I'm like, what the world do that mean? Because the only thing I came up with was bald head heifer. And I said, I know she ain't playing with me like that. I said, girl, you got 2 seconds to tell me what that means. She was on some, oops, my bad, wrong person. That what she better had said. And I said, we can't do like my mama used to do. My mama Jeanette, right? My mama got 6 kids, right? And we all got our own daddy. And Clee, I'm so sick of you. Don't do that. Anyway, I'm gonna put some fire for y'all. Anyway, my mama, she used to leave us in the house, right? Be gone the whole weekend. Don't nobody say nothing. We be in the house starving. But you know, black folk, we know how to survive. We would eat us some more mayonnaise sandwich, sugar water, ketchup sandwich. We did what we had to do till she got back, right? So I tried to do the same thing. You know, it's new time. You know, I've been raising these kids by myself. So I decided to get on. It was my birthday. I went somewhere very exclusive, extravagant. Went to Miami.
Ooh.
Yeah, stuff like that. Went to Miami, got me a little yall or whatnot, rent out me a yacht because I was still balling out my little PPP loan. You know what I'm saying? So you already know I'm on the yacht. I'm dancing. It's my birthday. Y'all, bro. I'm all on Instagram, posting my pictures. I'm crunk. I'm lit. So you know when you post your pictures on Instagram, right? You got to read the what? You got to read the comments. So I'm reading the comments. Girl, you cute.
Right.
Girl, you doing that? Next comment. Mama, we hungry. He told me some, mama, we hungry. And y'all know people gonna read them comments. I said, man, let me block this heifer. All on my page with that negative stuff.
That's it. That's it. Whoa. Come on, give it up. Great set.
Michael, you missed when she said they all got their own daddy, though.
You better leave Jeanette alone. And it's so true. The last 2 got the same daddy, but he ain't my daddy. So we all got our own daddy. So I be like, Mom, my daddy finna come up here. My mom be like, which one of y'all said that?
Tell them some of the guys you work with. You work with Shouty.
Yeah, well, Shouty was the first comedian to put me on the stage. He really like family. He like my him and my cousin best friend. And I just told him one day that I wanted to start doing stand-up because I was working in this corporate job, and everybody kept saying you missing out on your calling. And Shouty used to host a comedy show, and I went up there and performed the first time and got a standing ovation.
Wow. I saw you for the time this weekend for us, the last show, and I think you're magnificent. I mean, you come on, you command the stage. I mean, I put 2 people on Clee who came on the show. Black Tim and her. And Tim did okay.
She can't date Black Tim because she don't date colors no more.
No more. And Black Tim was a little funny anyway. He was a little slow.
Right.
Like I date slow dude, but you can't look slow. Like you don't gotta know how to read with me, but you ain't gotta look like you can't read though.
What's crazy, Erica, is we got pretty much the same story. My first time doing comedy, I got a standing ovation too.
Yeah. For real, I thought I was the only one in the world with that.
No, actually, it took me a little while, and I realized that it wasn't a standing ovation. Everybody was just leaving.
Oh.
I thought, and I was wrong.
You is funny, man. You is funny.
But you got a lot of Michael, you selling her short a little bit on who she's working with, man. She I've seen you with T.I.
Yeah.
So she's been doing T.I. That's the Ha Ha Mafia, her J Ski. I seen you with a lot of people. Just Valentine's Day weekend, you got a huge show coming up, right?
Yeah, I sure do. I do. Look at you. Oh, I like this producer. He is good.
Thank you.
Doing his research. I wish a real man I be with can research me like that.
Huh?
Much better.
I wish a man these men that I be dating do research like that. They don't be knowing nothing about me.
They don't know nothing about you.
You know my whole life story already. Yes, sir. I got a big show coming up in Minnesota with Duval, D-Ray.
Yeah,
Benji Brown.
You work. Mm-hmm.
Chico Bean.
Yeah, Chico Bean. Yes, that's my brother.
Red Grant is on there. DC's finest.
Yeah.
Red Grant ran for mayor of DC.
Yes, he sure did. I seen that. He was trying to save the youth out there and everything.
Yeah, that didn't work out, but he ran. He ran.
But he did run, and you know what? I have to applaud. He was serious about that.
Yes,
you know,
was.
and to be a comedic actor, I think some people didn't take him serious, but he was serious about making that work. So I salute Red Grant on that. No, you've worked with a lot of great people, and that's when they came in and said, well, you know, tonight we want to have a host. She usually comes in on the Sundays and do the show, and we're going to have her host your show. And I said, well, who is she? And they started telling me all the people you're working with. And I said, well, how come I haven't heard of her? Because the Duchess that I had on the show, they told me, oh, you mean Erica Duchess? I said, no, I don't think this woman's name is Erica. And it was you they were talking about. And then
I'm the real Duchess.
And I mean,
nothing against nobody. Yes, I'm the real Duchess.
So, Mike, can I say this about her real quick?
The other real one is watching it.
Oh,
I mean, that was, she my girl. She know I say that all the time. She my girl, but I'm the real Duchess. She the Duchess.
So I definitely want to give her a shout out. So a lot of people don't know about comedy, and some of the accolades that you can get in comedy that are huge. Most people go into comedy clubs and you see pictures of the comics on the wall in the comedy club, and that's one of the greatest honors you can have. That you can save those for all the greats. And Erica Duchess actually has her picture up in Uptown Comedy Club. They actually, she's that great that they put her picture up. So that's
y'all gonna make me cry, man. Y'all gonna make me cry. I did
Don't
that
cry.
in 9. I did that, man. God's so good to me in this industry. If you don't know, comedy is not easy. I did this, man. This gonna be my 10th year in a couple more months. My name on that wall, my picture on that wall means so much to me because I love my city. I love what I do. I mean, this favor I have on my life, man, it's just, I can't explain it. Like, he just keep blessing me. And all I'm doing is what he asked me to do because I never wanted to do this. I never wanted to be no comedian, never dreamed about doing no stand-up, anything, nothing like that. But God favored me. He showed me what my gift is. In 9 years, my picture on a wall of fame next to all the greats that been doing this. And I just remember me coming up, folks told me I wasn't going to headline until I was in the game 9 years. I was headlining in 3 years.
Come on.
It's just so different. My life and my journey, I mean, it's been a struggle now. I've been through some things doing this comedy because I gave up everything. I was at my job for like 13 years, and I gave it up just to do this. So I've been doing this and getting this joke money for 6 years straight out of the 10 years I've been in it. So God's so amazing, man.
I'm proud of you. Come on, girl.
Yes, so my bad.
I'm proud of you.
I would give you a standing ovation, but I don't wear pants. So
my spirit told me you ain't got on there but some drawers underneath that jersey.
Not even drawers. I'm out here straight Winnie the Pooh right now.
Wait, I gotta read. Tony Shuford said, push Tony's back up. Tony Shuford said, amen. That's how I feel about God. God calls you, shows you everything will fit right in place. Keep going, Queen. I'm so proud of you. I didn't even know the story. I just knew you were funny, but I am just blown away by who you are as a person as well. But you also so funny, for real. So thank you. There's no better way that we could have opened this show. Somebody said, amazing, Erica. Oh, that's Sonia. She said, amazing, Erica, with 3 hearts and a 4 prayers.
Thank you, girl. I love her. She's so bad. Your girl bad. You know it, too. She bad, too.
You can go ahead and call her wife. You call that speaking prophetically.
Yeah, because he going to marry her.
I'm already
But he bought the ring.
Right. Yeah, that's your wife. You know that's your wife.
Well, the ring is still on layaway. But the point is, I already call her wife, and I'm very blessed to have her. And I'm so glad she got to meet you and give you a big old hug. And I'm glad I get to meet you. I love you, sister. You're great, and we got to have you back. Tell people where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at Erica, ERICADUCHESS. And for my Facebook people, y'all can follow me on Facebook at Erica S. Duchess. And if you on Twitter, you can find me on Twitter at Duchess1 Erica. Something like that.
Hey, Erica, give me a W and leave us with a woo, woo, woo.
Woo, woo, woo.
That's close enough. Give it up. Erica Duchess right here on the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Thank you, Erica. Hey, y'all, we got another person coming up in a moment who's this brother I met at the club in Atlanta where I met her. And he does the photography there, but he's got so much other wonderful stuff and an amazing story. Yes, sir.
Mike, are you running through?
Yes, sir.
Are you running through your Wi-Fi? Or you going through your phone? Because this is what we getting from you.
Oh, so it's freezing. Talk to the people for a minute. I'm going to jump off and hit my Wi-Fi. All right.
I'm trying to save y'all so we can see more Mike. Mike is all over the place this morning. But shout outs to Erica Duchess, man, doing good. I love just a good comedian. I know a lot of people mess up the game and say a good female comedian, but no, you just a good comedian flat out. So I appreciate that, man. And as long as you stay out of those Crayola men, you'll be fine. As long as you leave those men alone. I feel the same way about women though, Erica. I've given up on a lot of different women. I've given up on the young ones. I can't date them young no more. I can't date. I gotta have somebody with a solid grandma name, Erica. I need me a Mildred, a Martha, a Mary. They the only ones that's gonna treat you right. They the only ones. These young girls, y'all ain't got it. You young girls, and I know you lied and said you got a 20-year-old child.
No, I do. He's 23. I got one older than him. He's 25.
So you just started having babies at what, 6?
Nah, I did start doing the booty a little early, but not 6.
Okay, yeah, 6. If you start doing it at 6, we're gonna have to call SVU.
No.
Yeah, that's the whole.
But yeah, stay away from the young girls. Stay away from the young men. I don't want no more young.
Oh no, that's not me at all. I don't want no
more young ones. Yeah, young guy had me out there trying to fight girls and stuff.
Oh no, I don't need that in my life. I had a young girl come up on me the other day, right? And she came and I smelled her, because that's one of the things I enjoy about women. I like when a woman's got a good aroma to her, y'all wear those fragrances. And the girl walked up on me and I smelled it. And then I knew that smell from somewhere. And this how I knew she was young. She was wearing Similac. That's what I had smelled.
I'm tired of you. I'm so sick of you.
Similac. She came in smelling just like a blue can of Similac.
Man, go ahead on.
I said, what do you wear on weekends? She told me some Infamil. I said, you know what? I can't with her.
Well, at least you got that experience. Last year, Valentine. I went on a date with this guy, little guy I was seeing and whatnot, and they don't make love to you no more off like slow jam. They make love to you off their mixtapes. Yes, things
not trap music.
Yeah. Hit it for the Yeah.
So here's what I've learned though, Erica. See, and so older women, they change the way that you shop. So normally when you talk about Valentine's Day, Christmas, all those holidays, I try to, if I'm in multiple relationships, whether they know it or not, if I'm in multiple relationships, what I will do is I try to buy them all the same flavor of fragrance. That's why I love the semi-annual sale at Bath & Body Works. You buy all of them the same flavor, and then they all smell the same. Now, when I was messing with them, I would get all the young girls. I would have to get Bath & Body Works. But once I started messing with the older ones, I could just get them Jean Naté and White Diamond.
Man, you better go on somewhere. Go ahead on. Don't nobody wear that no more.
Oh, see, the older ladies is still in that Jean Naté.
They ain't wearing that. No, ain't nobody wearing that. I'm sick of you, man.
You better get her some Liz Claiborne and move on in. You know, understand? That's how.
You about worse than these old men still wearing that Butte with that Butte cologne. That Butte. What is it?
What is it? You can't even say it because you're from Atlanta. I know y'all got a
Butte. What is
that Brute? You gotta wear that. It's an R in there somewhere.
That Butte.
Man, we appreciate you so much for being on. Thanks for coming on to the show, man.
It
was really a blessing. You go on with them old kids that you say is yours, and
they in here.
Ain't nobody claim on their taxes because they too old.
Oh, you're right, because they want to start working. I was mad about that, but it's all good.
Take it easy.
You too. Love y'all.
You are tuned into the Michael Colyar Morning Show, this time with less Michael Colyar. I don't even know where Michael is. This reminds me of when Harold Melvin had the Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, but Teddy Pendergrass was the lead singer. And Harold Melvin a better man than me. Ain't no way I'm gonna let somebody else be the lead singer of the group with my name on it. I can't do it. I can't do it. So what we got, Michael was just referring to a young man that he met while he was in the Uptown Comedy Club. The man is a photographer. He's an artist. He does all kinds of amazing things. Now he's here on the show today to bless us with some of the things that he's doing. Please put y'all hands together for Mr. Michael Eaton. What's going on, Michael?
Hey, Cletus, how you doing, man?
Man, I can't complain in real life. I'm trying to be Michael Colyar. And I think there's a limit.
How's that working out for you?
It's not. I still got 23 more years of crack smoking before I could be Michael Colyar. Oh, we brought him back. There he is.
I know you think you slick. You know that locked me out.
No, I didn't. It did for real?
It completely locked me out. Once I tried to go to Wi-Fi, it wouldn't let me come on at all. It starts saying that this device does not support it. I've been trying to get on ever since you tricked me into leaving. I could give you more airtime. You don't have to send me away like that. Man, they play dirty down in Portsmouth. I can tell you that.
It's an old school trick. You know, I'm from Virginia where slavery started, so we know the tricks.
I had to take the Wi-Fi back off just so I can get back. Hi, Michael Easton.
Hey, Mike, how you doing, man?
I am amazing. Do you have a few moments?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, because I'm gonna hold you. I'm not gonna bring you on right now. I want you to come right after prayer.
Okay.
Stick around long enough for that, King?
Absolutely.
Okay,
everybody need prayer. I'm here.
And we're gonna talk to Tekken before I go to prayer. But before we even do that, come back on here, Cletus. We had a couple of things at the top of the show we didn't get a chance to talk about. So, Cletus, the guy that Jada was in an entanglement with,
August Alsina.
Yeah, he just came out as gay.
He didn't just come out as gay. I think a lot of us knew he was gay earlier. He came out in November.
What?
He came out in November with as gay. That was in November. Brought his boyfriend out and everything.
I can't keep up. Okay.
Let me tell you something, Michael.
Okay.
It's two women in this world I'll never mess with.
Okay.
Erykah Badu and Jada Pinkett. Because whatever God blessed them with, don't no man act right after they mess with them. No man has been the same after messing with Erykah Badu. Common was gone. We ain't seen Most Def no more. Jay Electronica. Ain't none of them right no more. Erykah Badu, you know, she was selling the scent of her region.
The scent of her coochie?
You can call it that. She actually was selling as a perfume her lady part smell.
What?
Erykah Badu.
That at Walmart? Can you get that from Walmart?
Only in the black Walmarts.
Well, if you're in the black Walmart, you can already get that. Oh, wait. This is a family show.
It's a family show. And so her and listen, Will Smith ain't been the same since he been with Jada.
Really? Tell me the difference.
He was West Philadelphia born and raised, Will. He was chilling. He was fun. Now look at this new Will Smith. His kids don't have no gender. It's a lot happening, man. It's something with Jada. You got to watch. It's certain women you got to watch. So I'm not gonna say Sonya is like that, but you got with Sonya, and you ain't been the same, Michael. A woman will change you.
I have not been the same. She definitely changed me, but I'm going to maintain my gender identity. Now listen, here's this is heavy. This is serious. Down here, things are very ugly. A young man was killed by 5 police officers here, and the story we have so far is the young man was just on his way to a store, almost on his way back. He was literally blocks from his house, and this is just a traffic pullover. No traffic pullover should ever result in somebody getting killed. Well, they brutally beat this guy to death, and it's real edgy right here in Memphis right now because any day now they're going to show the video, and they're trying to get them to show it today. So all the news here is about show that video because the really brutal video. And what breaks my heart, all the cops were black. So 5 black men beat a black man to death. and they did it in the name of the law, which is I don't I can't I don't know enough about it to point a finger and say who did what, but I know enough about common sense to know that 5 black men should not beat and certainly not kill another black man under any circumstances. So I'm not sure what's going on with that, but brother,
Tyree Nichols. Tyree Nichols is his name.
Yeah, Tyree.
Of course, yeah, Tyree Nichols, Trye Nichols. Of course, he has he's hired Ben Crump as his attorney. But he was 29 years old, man, and on January 7th is when they arrested him. He died from his injury on January 10th. All five of those officers have been relieved of duty in Memphis, but that does not stop the unrest that is happening in Memphis.
Well, they said they were fired, but no one cares about that. They want these guys in prison, and they need to go. And I don't know enough, but I already know enough to say they need to go to jail. And we have to get to a point in our society that when things are obvious, there's immediate action. And with police, a lot of times it's obvious how wrong they are, and then most of the time they get suspended or they get what's called administrative leave. So they'll be, but they still getting paid, which is sort of like if you really wanted a paid vacation in the police, all you really got to do is kill a nigga. And you getting 2 weeks off and you getting your money. There's got to be some way to find some balance for that. And we're not seeing it yet. There could be real balance if they actually charge these guys.
So one of the things that I think that we need to take away from police officers is the qualified immunity that they get from being police officers, which means if in their performance of their duty that they can't be held civilly liable. I think that's one of the things that we need to take away from police officers. I think that they need to be able to be insured, and they need to be able to be held civilly liable. So that means if you go out here and you do something crazy, it's no longer suing the city. So a lot of these things, man, they sue the city. So the city ends up paying it and the officers kind of go away. You know what I'm saying? But if you know that every time you hit somebody, it's going to come out your pocket, I think that changes a lot when they don't have that they have that liability. There should be a lot of different rules in place for it. And it should be kind of like the military. So in this particular case, they said that they maced the young man. He was defenseless. They maced him. They beat him nonstop for 3 minutes. And that's a long time, Mike. And they beat that man for 3 minutes. He was unarmed. And there just has to be some stiff penalties for it.
So he had gotten away from them, and then they chased him back down, caught him, and then continued the beating. You know, a lot of times, the police try to say, well, we felt that he was guilty, and that's not his particular case. But in many cases, they say, well, we felt the guys were guilty of something because they ran. Running from the police is not evidence of guilt. Running from the police is evidence of fear. Because when the police come, these guys that are put on the job to protect us, they're the scariest people out there. I'm way more frightened of the police than I am the criminals. I know what the criminal's going to do. I don't know what the hell the police going to do. And I know whatever they do, 90% of the time they walk away from it and get away with it. So we have to find a way to get a real solution on this one. And I'm right here in Memphis, which is kind of scary for me because it's going to be hard for me not to talk about it on stage. And if they're cops, then they probably got cop friends here. So I ain't trying to get beat up or hurt myself. But if anything happened, remember, y'all, I did not throw the first punch.
Or the second one, probably, Mike, because your boxing skills ain't as good as they used to be.
Yeah, plus I miss a lot. I don't see as well as I used to either. Okay, listen. This next gentleman coming up name is Tekken.
Tekken.
K-E-N.
It's Tekken. It's like the video game. Tekken.
Oh, okay. See, I'm glad on the show. I didn't know it was a video game called Tekken. Okay.
Not Tekken. So like tech, like technology.
Like high technology. Tekken.
Yeah, so Tekken. And he spells it phonetically for people like us who won't be able to say his real name because he's from Africa. Like really, he's actually from Africa. He's German African, actually.
Wait, he's German African?
Yeah, I call it Giraffican. And I think he just did that to confuse Hitler. But yeah, but go ahead, man. This your guy.
This guy's just a beautiful man. He's taken some amazing photos of me at different shows and things we've done. I haven't posted any of his photos, but he's a brilliant photographer and a sharp brother, and he's got a story that I really need us to hear. So please, y'all, get your hands together. What part of Africa did he tell you?
I'm just gonna say, since he's black, the South Side.
Southside? I think he told me the Sudan, but we gonna find out in a minute. Get your hands together for Tekken. Woo! I said that right. I'm giving myself some bells. I said that right.
How you guys doing, man?
How are you? Was that one of your photos?
Yes, that's actually my photos.
Your photos. You got some more right there?
Ooh, I do not. I think I sent them to you. Ooh.
Oh, well, they won't know. Hey,
Yeah.
brother, welcome to the show. I'm curious your choice of where you're at. Why would you be in as dark as night? Would you assume it's completely black? We can't see nothing but the central facial feature.
I have the flash on full blast right now. So
in the room, clack, clack, you just cut the light.
I got the lights on, everything. I don't know. God didn't bless me yet, man. It's the backdrop. That's what it is, you know.
Okay. It's the black drop. It's the black,
black drop. Yeah, definitely the black drop.
I really appreciate the work as a photographer.
Thank you, man.
You're so sharp and a nice fella on top of that. But you
cut out. You said what?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Can you tell me that beautiful story you told me about your family? Where you came? He has a wooden leg. Okay. And you start out the story by telling me about that leg. Now,
well, this little thing here, you know, I was born with it.
That's the leg.
You know, yeah, it's my prosthetic. You know, so I was born.
All right.
I was born with a birth defect. You know, my chances weren't good at all. You know, and so there was some missionaries that came to my country. You know, of South Sudan, Africa. You know, that's why I represented everywhere. I was 6 months years old. They said they took my case. You know. So to take me to Germany to go get surgery, so therefore I could walk again or whatnot, right? Because otherwise I was gonna die. So therefore, but it was one condition. My parents couldn't come with me, so my mother had to make the toughest decision. You know, she said it wasn't no coincidence that God brought him here. You know, so if God brought him here, He's gonna bring him back when He's done, when He's ready. You know, so I went to Germany at 6 months years old. You know. First language was German. I speak in the Deutsch still. Remember I told you that? And,
yes.
You know, and so basically, you know, I was there for a while. My father was a king, you know, and I say was because he passed away, you know, a week before I came back, you know, and it was tribalism, you know, that's what's going on. Tribalism, you know, it's like our country's still at war right now as we speak, you know. I mean, and we just got our independence 2011, July 9th. You know. Excuse me?
You had said to father. Can you hear me?
Now I can, yeah.
Yeah, you said the word, you told me he was assassinated.
Yeah, assassinated, tribalism. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, but assassinated is not the same as passing. Passing is like you laying there and then you slowly die. No. Your father was killed through, and you told me that he was a week before you got a chance to see him.
Before I got a chance to see him, yeah. And, you know, the really messed up thing was, you know, my German mom, you know, her name is Bettina. How you doing, Mom? Love you. And I thought she was my mother, you know what I mean? And as we came back down, you know, I'm like, who the hell are all these black people, man? You know,
wow.
What's going on? You know, and then she flies out. You know, I'm thinking like, okay, she'll be back soon. She's probably just getting, you know, some candy, whatever. I had to speak my native tongue all over again, get used to these black people, and then, you know, with this new wooden leg, you know, I'm just like, okay. So
she left you. So your mother took you back to Africa, to your country, and left you.
Yeah, to my biological parents. Yeah. And,
back to your biological. So you had to relearn your original culture and everything. All right, go ahead.
I had to relearn Nur. I speak the Nur. I'm a Nur language. And then we was in Ethiopia, so I had to learn Amharic, a little bit of Arabic, And a year later, I had to go learn English. That's like 4 languages, 5 languages in like the span of a year. You know, I was like, life got to slow down. You know. And then I come to America. You know, mind you, that was the last time I physically saw my German mother. You know, and so now I'm in America. You know, I used to get bullied a lot. You know what I'm saying? Just because number one, I was called African booty scratcher, one-legged, half man, half amazing, all types of stuff, Iron Man. You know, and it's all messed up. You know, like see
Well, how did you get back?
how did I get back?
How'd you get back to
I
America?
mean,
Well, now you photography, you got a life. What happened?
well, so it was. I had no kid should ever be depressed, like in elementary or middle school. You know what I mean? So that's what I was, and so therefore in 7th grade, I started working out. You know what I mean? And then whatever for the wrong reasons and whatnot. So I played varsity basketball as a freshman, and I played football as a freshman. You know, wide receiver and free safety on defense. You know what I mean? And after that, so 2017, I get stabbed in the chest. Oh, my fault. My bad. Go ahead.
Tekken, I don't think we spent enough time talking about how much of a miracle you are. Now, so I've got 2 legs, both of them fleshy.
Fleshy.
I don't have. You made. I think we need to really sit back and kind of look at this. You made the varsity basketball team
Yeah.
with only 1 leg, and the football team. So either your team was really bad, or you like really really amazing.
Well, people don't understand that. It's like, you know, my dog. People don't understand that, like, you know, missing a limb, you know, I have to work 140% extra above, you know what I'm saying, just to be in the regular, you know what I mean? So it's like, that's how, like, I stunt my body because, you know, it's like I'm going to be fit forever now because I used to just do max out, you know, and I was doing it for the wrong reasons, you know what I mean? Because I got back at all the people that bullied me.
You guess.
Yeah. So 2017, somebody was trying to fight my little sister, right? And stabbed me 3 times in the chest, you know, and I flatlined for 30 seconds, you know. I had an out of body experience, you know. It was I'm a believer because I met whatever this we all believe is, you know. It's because, you know, when I was looking in my at the ambulance, my body, right? I was hovering over, and the next thing you know, everything just went white, you know. And then that's why self-love is so detrimental, because you were born alone and you will die alone. You know what I mean? So therefore, that dictates where you're gonna go. Then, you know, the end is really never the end. It's energy never dies. You know what I mean? You're just transitioning.
Never die. Wow. I say it just changes form. Exactly.
Yeah. You know, when I was up there, you know, one thing about the spiritual realm, you're not locked in time. You know, I was gone for 30 seconds. I thought I was there forever, you know, but there was this giant fathom, immense like spirit, you know, just hit me with like love radiations, because, you know, love is the highest vibration of all being. You know, I can't even explain it in words. You know, I felt warm. I felt wanted. I felt celebrated, not tolerated. I felt like I was there, but I've never been there, you know. It's I choke up sometimes when I think about it. That love was so powerful to the point that, you know, my body down in the ambulance shedded a tear and getting a pulse back. Now I'm back in my body and I can feel everything that makes a human being, like emotion, pain, and all that other stuff. The day that I died was the day that I woke up.
Wow.
Now some of that love came to me, and now I started embracing my leg. I started loving myself. Look at all these doors open. Bring here to you. You know.
Wow. So what turned you to the photography?
Honestly, that was actually my brother, the one that we're gonna bring on here in a little bit. You know, he actually went to school photography. You know, and I just love to see, you know, because I used to be like, you know, because I'm a comic as well too, and, you know, actor and all that other stuff. You know, but I truly enjoy seeing the people, like showing them what the true beauty that God got you. You know what I mean? So if I take a nice photo, just like, you know, I took the photos of you, and therefore they can see how the beauty they really, you know, encompass. So just letting everybody know, you know, you're beautiful, and don't for 1 second, don't ever think so. No matter what. Hell, I got 1 leg, but I'm still bad.
And you still have wait a second, and you still wait a second. And you still you can't hear me?
Mike, yeah, you're going in and out, Mike.
All right, what about now? Can you hear me now?
You're doing great. I just wanted to talk about how that man just throws that leg around. That's
I know. Wait a minute. Let me talk to him for a second. I just need to really applaud the fact that you've gone through all these different things. That's why I wanted you on here for the story. I know you're a great photographer, but your story and your energy and your light. I mean, you went through so much stuff from being adopted by a white German person, and I do speak more German than you. You know, we went through this.
Yeah, we went through that.
But,
yeah, you got me on that one.
and then to go back and have to restart yourself. To restart yourself, relearning your language, relearning your culture. These are the type of things that can make a person big. It can make a person feel like, that it's not worth it. But all I see from you is light. All I see is no matter what, you still going forward, you doing your thing. And that's a powerful lesson for us to get from knowing you, man. And I want to applaud you and say, yay.
Thank you.
Man.
Because I look at it like this, it's like truly, it's kind of tough to grasp that, like, why live this one beautiful gift that we have in misery? Why not have fun with it? Enjoy life. That's why I truly started following my dream, what I enjoyed. That's why I'm showing everybody else, even with my circumstances, that does not hold me back. Only I can hold me back. You know what I mean?
Did your brother get? Is he back on yet? Is your brother here to jump on and do the with? Because I don't see his face.
Yeah, he was here. He got back to the house. He says he needs about 5 minutes and he can get right on.
Oh, okay. Then in that case, come on. And what's the craziness you got for me, Clee?
No, I never really wanted a wooden leg until I saw what Tekken does with his. He just slings that thing around. That is crazy. And it's crazy because if I was able to do that Tekken, oh man, y'all look just alike.
Here goes some baby pictures of me in Germany.
Is that your mom?
Yeah.
Who's that with?
That's my German mother. Yeah. Hold on. Blurry. That was the first white man I've ever seen.
What?
Hold on. Let me,
wow. So do you believe in Santa after that?
I don't know. I think they call him Krampus, but but like, so, I forgot to tell you guys. So, this whole entire time as I'm doing everything, whatever, accolades or whatever you want to call it, that little light at the end of the tunnel, because I'm still doing this for my mother. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, just so I could get, reunited with her. January 21st, I posted this picture on Facebook. I'm about to show you guys. And, I thought it was in Africa. Everybody's talking about, oh, yeah, cute picture. But some white lady gets on the comments, right? Some white lady gets on the comments. It's like, oh, no, this is not in Germany. This was in, this is not in Africa. This was in Germany. Not that picture.
Who was that picture?
That was me.
That was the little you. Okay.
Yeah, that was little me. That was in Aberhausen, Germany. And so I posted this picture, right? She calls me in my DMs, right? And then she FaceTimes me. And after 27 years, man, you never forget your mom's voice. You know what I mean? And I just started naturally speaking Dutch again, I was going through so much emotion, it's like, this is what I've wanted my entire life, because think about it, what are the odds of that? There was no contact, no nothing on the other side of the world, that's how powerful love is. You know what I mean?
Your mama came back and found you?
She found me via social media, but I'm still trying to go out there and really, really unite with her, and then I want to go back to Africa to finally go see my dad's grave, meet him for the first time, and go take over the kingdom.
I want to talk to you about that. I want to help you get back to Germany. I want to help you get back to your mom. Yes, please.
So there's so many levels. I think you're so calm in what you're talking about, but there's so many levels in what you're talking about. So you say you have brothers, you had siblings. So you were separated from your siblings to go to Germany.
Yeah.
How was it connecting back with your siblings when you went back? And if your father was the king, and I know you said you want to go back to get the kingdom back. Mm-hmm. We had like a real live Black Panther story with you, right? You can come in, you walk in, hey auntie, you swing, like Right. Like, so how was it connecting back with your siblings, man? Because if you left when you were just 6 months, that's because you didn't even know them. You knew the white people.
Yeah.
More than
You know, that's a really tough one, you know, but that's why I'm fighting hard, and that's why I speak about this, you know, mental health and, you know, self-love and really taking care of your mental, you know what I mean? That's why you got to love yourself, even if you don't feel like this, you know what I mean? So when I came back, you know, I didn't ask for this, you know, it's like, I felt like it was already their family, you know, and then when I came back in, it's just like all the love that, you know, that they were having, you know what I mean? They kind of got like, you know, because obviously I'm like the miracle baby. Oh, he's back. You know, I never felt like a family. You know what I mean? I never felt like I was, you know. So, you know, being as I'm the only guy born with one leg, hopping from continent to continent. You know, I had to put my pride to the side. You know what I'm saying?
Continent to continent.
Literally.
A sense of humor and the sense of self-love, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that people watching this are really reading that, because that's spectacular. All the stuff you're going through, you just keeping your positive light. And so that's you just going. I see you dying to say something, Clee. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I really wasn't actually. I was thinking about something he said earlier. And so you may not know the answer to this one, Tekken, but I want to know, why is it that only Africans are known for their booty scratching? Is there do no it's interesting to me because it's been a phenomenon that we call everybody an African booty scratcher, and I just don't know, like, is that an actual job in Africa? Are there countries known for that?
I mean, I don't know if they have a title, scratch and sniff, but I would like to say, you know, but like honestly, I really don't know what the fuck. And honestly, I only got it from the African Americans, you know, and it's like, yo, what the fuck? I'm just trying to chill. Oh, excuse me, I'm just trying to chill, and then I'm just weird. I'm just trying to figure out who was that African guy that got caught scratching his butt.
Hey, so
and messed it up for the whole continent.
You have the most amazing story. We're out of time.
His brother's here. His brother's here now.
Bring your brother on now. What is your brother and what's his name?
Oh, so this is my brother Delang. He's the one that actually inspired me to become a photographer. We were actually in a rap group together called True Religion Crew in Alaska, Anchorage, Alaska.
There he is.
I mean, we've known each other for the
wait. You went from Africa to Alaska? I'm leaving.
No, he went to Germany first. First, he went from Africa to Germany, from Germany to Africa, from Africa to Alaska, and then he hopped on back to America.
You've literally been in the blackest and whitest places ever.
Tell them, bro.
That is so funny.
Wow.
Hey, so brother, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. What part of the country are you in right now?
I am in Washington. Right
okay, you're in Washington, brother, in Atlanta. Okay. So, man, I love this story. So where were you at when all this was going on? When your brother was going from country to country, where were you?
Yeah, Tech has such an interesting story. He got to travel at a young age, and I thought that was cool. For me, I was in South Sudan as well. We were born right around the same area. Similar tribes. I came in 1994. So I'm about a year and a half younger than Tech is.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, I'm glad you joined us as well, because what I want to do is I was asking you, could you do the prayer for us today, and in your African dialect, and then Tekken, you can interpret what he said after he finishes.
All right. I mean, he knows how to speak English.
All right.
I'm just kidding.
I've never had I feel important.
So we're going to let you do the prayer for us, sir. We'll start now if it's okay.
Yeah. Anything in particular you guys want me to pray for?
Well, you know, we
always
like to pray for positivity here, for light, for love, that people just get it together, that people aren't in pain, and that people remember to connect with God, who's always going to be their sense of joy and light. Anything in that arena is good.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. You are the light, the eyes, the lamp of the body. I definitely agree with that. I'll get it going. kana changwa kamniko ko bene ngai kwara ko bene pal palo bene te ko laj mu ne jek te bene jek bo kwara ko cer gadu non
No.
Nana.
Yeah.
So Nana was amen.
So what he said, Father, you are the light, you are the spirit. No. you want to take a deep?
Go ahead.
He's just waiting for the communion. Huh?
All right, so one of y'all interpret. What was it said?
You want to get
what
it
was said?
You can go ahead.
So basically he was just saying, he says he prays for you, thank God, thank you for bringing us, to the platform and with the show. He said, God blessing with you and the co-host, and everybody, to really just have self-love and just really keep everything going, and just thank you for giving us the strength to keep going every day, especially in these times, So that is.
Did you really say that?
No.
He I heard him say your name and my name. I heard him say Tekken. I heard him say
That's why I was like, you want to get it? It's like I'm a stenographer.
Because he messing it up. He making stuff up.
I heard him say Michael, but that was the only thing that I think we can go with. It's like when people in church make up their own tongues. That's exactly what happened. He just was he's like, y'all don't know what I'm saying, so I'm gonna just get up here and say anything. So he basically told, you know what I actually heard? Now, Michael, I know you don't know this about me, but which dialect was that?
Noor.
Yeah, I speak a little Noor. Just a little bit. And what I actually heard was, for the best salmon croquettes in town, go down to Winston-Salem, North Carolina. It's called Simply Sonia's. Simply Sonia's is amazing. The food is fantastic. And if you can't make it to Simply Sonia's, go to Simply Soul, her sister restaurant. That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Sound like a jingle right there.
That was perfect. Hey, guys, we move. I gotta go. You Tekken is just phenomenal. Your story is phenomenal. Your courage, your energy, your light, your positivity. I love it. I thank your brother so much for coming on too and bringing this love. For us to be able to show people around the world that we are from around the world, that we everywhere with love, peace, and power, and that we can bring it to them. Y'all really exhibit great power and energy this morning, and I'm honored to have had you on this show, and I thank you. Thank you. Tekken, tell people how they can find you.
You could follow me when you turn off the lights. I was gonna say, then you can follow, you can catch me on Instagram, man, at Tutdeal Limited. TUTDEAL LIMITE.
Wait, that's another thing. Didn't you tell me you're related to the Tutankhamun line?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So a lot of people have heard of King Tut, but don't really realize about the boy King and all the stuff that came from it. So,
and the crazy thing is, King Tut has the exact same leg deficiency as I do.
He had the same leg deficiency?
Same thing.
Wow.
Same size, same crooked on the right foot, and he was 5'6", I was 5'6", It was another spiritual thing that, they kind of came to me, him and my father. I mean, it's a whole nother story, but.
Well, I get chills. I'm blown away. His brother, thank you so much, Brother D, for coming in and giving the love. Now, will y'all both do me a favor? Give us a W and say, woo, woo, woo.
Woo, woo, woo.
I love it.
I like to give a shout out to
y'all, man. Mom. Thank you. Hey, bring them back. Hey, y'all. The Michael Colyar Morning Show, and that. Who's hitting buttons? Woo! I know I ain't hitting buttons. We all know the place.
I was trying to get all the black off of there. It was hard.
Wow. The most beautiful black I've seen in a long time. That boy
Tekken is blue-black. He's blue-black.
And that story is phenomenal. We have one last piece to the puzzle, y'all. We past 8 o'clock, so it's not a family show no more. Some cussing could happen. And please hit the likes. The reason we ask y'all to hit the likes because more people will see it worldwide, the more likes we get. So don't be a fear. You like that story. I mean, you're still here. 58 of you still here, but only 16 hit the like. Hit that like button. Quit lying. You like it. You gotta like it, else you run out here screaming and pulling your hair. It's terrible. No, we're having fun because we don't never know What that dude gonna say? Okay, Cletus, we only have one person left. Let me make sure I haven't missed any of the stuff. Today is Thursday, y'all. I had to write it to remember it. Thursday, January 26th. Oh, Astarius Miraculi. I'm gonna bring him on what's the name on the podcast. I want you to be there for that too. Astarius is a spiritual star, STA, Astarius Miraculi. The only reason I stopped to think about that today is his birthday. He is like one of my spiritual gurus. He's a spiritual reader. He's a Reiki own master, and today is his birthday. I'm sorry, I just thought about it when I looked at January 26th.
Merry birthday, Miracle Star.
There you go. Let's pray, everybody, for the situation for Tyree Nichols to get this situation clear. Let's find out what's what. Let's keep some rest, not unrest. Let's get it peaceful here in Philly. In Memphis, because people mad. Boy, they walking down the street. They pretty upset. Yep, that's why I am. 5 shows, y'all. No, 6 shows this weekend, including one tonight right here in Memphis, Tennessee at Chuckles. The 5 Top thing, August thing, we got that out the way. The last thing I want to do is we want to bring this artist who he's a painter and a photographer himself. And so at the Atlanta Comedy Theater, he does the paintings of the artists on the wall. And one that he's painted is particularly great. I really hope it loaded. I hit the button. Let me see. Lord, have it. Let it load it. Let it load it. Oh, gone it. I don't see it loaded. Well, he has the pictures with him himself. Come on. We're gonna bring him on his name. Y'all. Michael Eaton. Michael, do you have a picture with you?
I've actually got a print of it. Well, I got it framed right here.
Okay, cool.
Oh, the Richard Pryor.
Yeah, that's the Richard Pryor. So this is a. Let's see if I can get it on camera. This is a print of the picture that you saw. The picture that you saw was the original, but this is the actual print of it. Yeah, there we go. But this is the actual painting is a 5 foot by 4 painting, and it's on the wall at Uptown Comedy Corner. Along with there's a couple more that I did of that's a little bit better light, but there's a couple more at Uptown. I did a painting of, most recently was Monique. Wanda Sykes is on the wall there. Earthquake and DC Curry.
Michael, you look just like Tekken right now. I don't know if you know that or not, but you.
Yeah, I stepped away for a second. I'm in the back room doing some editing stuff. Keep talking to the gentleman while I pull these pictures up really quick.
I was gonna say y'all look like twins. So when you're able to do these printings or these paintings or the pictures of those famous comedians, man, how does that make you feel, and what made you start doing that?
Man, and it's interesting. I've been doing art. Well, let me back up, I guess, for a second. I've been doing art, I guess, all my life. With the college as an art minor in college, advertising major, and I actually started doing from a career standpoint. I guess I started doing photography after I got out. I started doing it professionally after I got out of the Air Force. I was in the Air Force, did public affairs work in the reserves. Did that while I was in college and stuff too. But started doing photography full time once I got out of the Air Force, and it just kind of evolved from there. I got into some art stuff got into some art stuff in, I think, 2008, and I did a print that got. I think I got a copy of that print. I did a print called Dreamers of Change that got some notoriety around 2008.
Okay.
Let me pull this one right quick. This is my Dreamers of Change print, and this was done in 2008. This way, yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, this one was done in 2008. And I've got it in several different sizes and stuff too. But this print is, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to zoom in a little bit. But it's Barack Obama when he was being sworn in by Martin Luther King. So I did this print in 2008, and it's still circulating, actually. When I did that print, that I mean, people took that to both inaugurations. I mean, it was a pretty big deal, and it's still in a lot of the frame shops and stuff around the country. Actually,
I have the one that you did of Pryor.
yeah.
So that's the one. That's the one of Richard Pryor. It's life size. You know, I slip back in the back room and try to pull up some of these photos. Here it is. You only get so many. That's another one of yours. Who is that?
That was called Live on Stage, and it's just a singer that I did. It's a big painting. It's actually a 6-foot painting.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, that's all I want to do is show. I wanted to show some of your works up there real quick because I had a couple of them here, but I couldn't get them all in time, as you can plainly see. But okay,
yeah,
brother, how long you been doing this art now? How long?
It's crazy because I just got back into painting by hand, like within the last year and a half. The Richard Pryor was the first one I painted by hand in quite some time. I from a photography standpoint, I got, you know, like this is magazine cover with David Banner. I did this one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Omar Dorsey. I got. Whoa. Yeah, I've been
you taking
Chris
good
Williams. Yeah,
nice.
Chris Williams. I got Caesar. So I'm published. Like I'm more known for photography than anything. You know, I've worked with a lot of the artists and entertainers and stuff here. I got IMDb creds for doing some TV show posters and that kind of stuff. So I've been keeping busy from a photography standpoint, but just now getting back into the art side of things with painting and stuff.
I love it. I love the art. I had one photo I'm gonna have to show people tomorrow because I'll take my time this evening and get the pictures. Any pictures I didn't show y'all today, please come back tomorrow because I have a photo here. I think that
oh yeah, Ollie Jordan. That was the actual painting I did too, and that's a print off of it. You know what I think is interesting? I think it's interesting. The underlying theme of the show kind of is photography, because like when Erica was on there, she was talking about the wall at Uptown and stuff. She kind of brought that up.
Did she on the wall?
Yeah, actually, was the one who went in and found all the pictures and printed them off and stuff and put them on the wall at Uptown. And just to hear how her emotion, how that meant a lot to her about being on that wall, and just speaks on the power of pictures. And to hear Tekken, he's become a photographer, and I think it's interesting. You brought up Tyree Nichols. I don't know if you know this, but he was an aspiring photographer as well. And if you go, there's a story about him. If you go, and you can actually find his website. His website is thiscaliforniakid2.wixsite.com. I've actually got to put up on my computer now. But you can actually see some of the photos and stuff that he took.
Wow. I didn't even know that part. Well, brother, I want to thank you, man. I need you to tell people how they can find you, because do you do personal stuff? Like, can somebody come in you and you'll come and do they don't have to be a celebrity or star. They have to have a couple of dollars and you can hook it up? Yeah,
absolutely. I do weddings too, Mike.
Oh, okay. Now, will you also work for weed or only cash?
we have to talk on that one. We have to, negotiate the terms on that one. But we can.
What are you showing us, Clee?
That right there is a website that Michael Eaton was just telling you about, the Tyree Nichols photography page. So that's it right there.
And I just thought that was so interesting because he tells you who he is in his bio right there.
And you know what, Cletus? I don't think we've had this configuration before. Well, we stacked 3 on top with a picture on the side. I don't even know how you figured that out.
Hey, man, I'm just here, man. I'm just working, man. I don't get paid, so I can't be fired. I don't be sold.
I love it. Mm-hmm. Brother, you're magnificent. I love the work you're doing. Thank you for coming. I see the theme of the show did become photography that actually touches our heart, and how photography has healed us and moved us. I didn't even see it there. It showed just sort of put itself together, and you're a wonderful exclamation point for the end of a wonderful show. So tell folks how to find you so they know how to get they painting in.
Well, you can find me on Instagram at Mike Eaton Media, MikeEaton Media. Well, that's on all platforms, Instagram, Facebook. My website is going to be mweaton.com. And it's more, you're going to see more right now. It's a lot more photography stuff out there, but I'm just getting to a point where I'm starting to put together portfolios and stuff for the art that I'm doing. Some of my older prints, the Dreamers of Change print and stuff too, you can find that. There's a couple of frame shops and stuff that's going to have it around town, because that one, like I said, still circulating. The print with Barack Obama on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I guess you look around for Art Frame LLC, they'll have that one, that print.
All right, well, brother, put your fingers together, give us a W, and leave us with a woo, woo, woo.
Woo, woo, woo.
Hey, man, you the man being here, ladies and gentlemen. That's Michael Eaton with his wonderful photography, and you are here on the Michael Colyar Morning Show with the crazy man himself, Cletus Cassidy. He likes to call it funny. I call it wacky. You're fantastic, King. How you manipulating these pictures and pulling up this information and making it flow today off the chain, off the chain. We have to give shout out to our girl, Culinary Kisses, Angela Michelle. I wasn't able to bring her on today because we just was
Tomorrow's
overloaded.
her day.
Huh?
Tomorrow's her day. Today's just Thursday.
She don't come on Thursday. She come on Fridays.
She comes on Fridays.
Woo! So we're gonna have Culinary Kisses tomorrow. Angela will be here tomorrow. Hey, Angela. We won't get a chance to see my girl Christine today, on track with Christine, because she's actually going to a meet. When I called her today, they was loading up to go to a track meet. She came in number 2 at the last one out of 416 runners. So I think that's pretty doggone good. She'll be back here with a young perspective on things. Memphis is on edge, everybody. Please, let's pray for Memphis to find a solution in a nonviolent way. And I got to thank Erica Duchess. Wonderful way to kick the show off. Funny, down to earth, kept it clean. And when it was very easy for her to fly off the rail and not be clean, she kept it clean. And Tekken and his brother D, that story's phenomenal. Amazing. I hope you folks walk away from here when you watch. What happened?
You said walk away.
Oh, God.
Tekken only has one leg.
Oh, my God. I hope y'all walk away from here just feeling a little better about life, knowing that this thing is an exciting, wonderful thing with all different directions. And there's no reason for anybody to ever be depressed or sad or any of that. If you just look out into the world and see how many beautiful things there are, you can embrace. Embrace the beauty, the joy, the energy. The stuff makes you feel good about yourself. Embrace love. Don't touch Sonya, but embrace love, Do your thing big time, and God got your back. That's the main thing. He got your back, inside, outside, and all the way around. What do you want to say before we get out of here, Cleveland? Oh!
Some would say he has the whole world in his hands.
If you're anywhere near Memphis, 6 big shows. 1 tonight, which I think today is Thursday. I'm not sure. 1 tonight, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, 1 Sunday. There it is right there at the wonderful, fabulous club called Chuckles. I love Chuckles. If that Erica Duchess was down here, she'd be on this show with me. I got to find shows to put her on with me. I already told you, as soon as I got a feature spot, you get the first feature.
You know what, Michael? I'm the pain is like you keep taking Tekken's leg and hitting me with it. The pain that I have to endure on this show. It's crazy. It's just ridiculous.
Oh my God. Love you, brother. We gotta go. I don't even have no goodbye music. All I'm gonna say is, hey, it's Thursday, man. Make this day beautiful. You're already beautiful. Trust in that. Keep God first. And it's gonna be all right soon as the swelling go down. Say goodbye, Brian. I'm gonna hit that end button right now. We're gonna get serious.
Hey, man, I'm out, man. Y'all follow me at Cletus Comedy. That's all it is, man. Shout out to everybody that's been on the show. Tekken, Michael, Duchess, everybody that came on, man. Tekken's brother who made up a language on the spot. That was beautiful. I loved everything about today's show, man. Thank y'all for being here. Without y'all, there's no us. Make sure you like, subscribe. Tomorrow on Friday, bring somebody with you, man. Bring somebody with you. Share it. Bring somebody with you.
Wouldn't it be great tomorrow if we hit that 100? We had like 56 on for